What's up, Motive Nation? I'm Andrew Anderson, and today we're going to bring you the all-new Sky Raptor. So far, I see this ball fitting in the higher end pearl range of the bag when you need something a little cleaner than some of the solids we have, but it is a lot more continuation down the lane. Maybe not the ball you start with in league at times, unless you're bowling on a hooking surface, but generally speaking, always the ball you're going to go to later in the day when you need some pop down the lane. So on tour, at the end of the day, after we film the solids and we beat up all to the right of us, you know, the right-handers with all the surface, and we're urethane, we need bowling balls like the Sky Raptor that when we get left, we trust that they can go as far right as you need and create a lot of angle, right? On tour, when you watch us bowl, we're creating as much angle as possible to create a lot of pin carry. You're gonna find AJ, Smallwood, Dick, EJ, and myself really try to curve the lane with this ball. Not too often we're gonna try to play up the lane. We have other balls in the line for that. But later in the day, when the fronts start to hook and we really have to make some angle, you're gonna find us using the Sky Raptor quite a bit. All right, Motive Nation, no motive ball video is done without the person who does every other video, right? We're here with Dick Parr.
All right, Motive Nation, thank you, Andrew. Really happy to have you here today, and really excited to get on the lanes and throw this new Sky Raptor with you. That was a really good one. I like that one a lot.
That was good.
That was really good.
When do you see yourself using this ball?
I think this is going to be a ball that's really good when the fronts start to go on something long where I don't need something super big that's going to force me even further left, and then it's going to be too slow down lane. I still want to see that ball really whip off the down lane.
Yeah, I agree.
And what about you?
I agree. I think that where people might get this ball mistaken is because it hooks so much off of friction, they might throw it too early and it'll be too much ball.
Right, yeah. If it sees early friction, you know, like if you get it to the right really quick, it's going to jump off of it, and then they're going to be forced to play further left in a zone that they don't need to be in yet. Yeah. So once the lanes do start to transition and you know that you still have hook down lane, that ball is going to be perfect for that.
It's going to stand out.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, we just, we want to educate people, make sure they're using balls. Like, we have a whole arsenal for a reason.
Right.
You know, Sky Raptor is not exactly made for the fresh, long patterns. It's definitely made for later in the day, the transition, curving the lane a little bit more for those with some rev rate. And for those guys that like to play a little straighter, this will let you stay straighter later in the day.
Right, because it's not going to hook too early, and it's going to actually be good to be on top of the friction for the people that don't hit it very hard. Guys that want to hit it and really see the ball shape, just wait till it opens up a little bit more and the oil's kind of depleted, because that cover is going to be clean enough to get through that stuff in the middle and still whip down lane. Ooh. Was that pin down, pin up?
That is my pin down one.
Okay.
I have the two here.
Yep.
That is 5 1/4 pin down. Actually a fairly weak layout for me. I generally use it to stay a little straighter through the fronts. When I use it on shiny balls, I find that they really let me keep it in front of me because they're cleaner and they get a little forward at the end of the pattern.
Sure. Yep.
Next, I'm going to try my up one. I'm expecting that I'm going to be able to go a few left here and curve it a little more.
Okay, wow. Yeah, so it definitely forced you further left.
I actually was like, you know what, let's just go like 7.
Okay.
I do it a little slower,
yeah.
So it helped that, but I felt like that roared off of it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it had a bigger footprint because it's flaring more, so I wasn't afraid as you went left into the bulk of the pattern. I just was curious how it was going to come off the pattern compared to your pin down one.
Right, and it's actually the same pin to PAP distance. It's 5 1/4, much different angle. It's 20 degrees on the valve for those of you that follow along with that. So it definitely flares quite a bit more for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Ow.
I missed a little in on that one.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Still got there.
Still got there though.
Oh yeah.
All right, Andrew, so what did you do different on that shot then?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Nick, I'm human, so I throw some bad shots.
Okay.
You know, I didn't like the shot before.
Sure.
I thought I missed in a touch. And really, like, this ball loves friction, and I know there's a bunch of friction to the right, so my main goal right now is just throw it over there. And sometimes it's as easy as that.
Yeah, absolutely. If you know there's friction there, just got to get it there.